Hi, my name is Dhawal, and in this video, we will look at what are financial statements. Businesses can never function in isolation. Each business transaction impacts multiple stakeholders like employees, customers, vendors, government, taxes, and owners, and many other stakeholders. Now, all these stakeholders have some common questions regarding the business. That is, how is the business performing? The reasons may be different, but all these stakeholders need answers to some common questions like, is the business making the right amount of profits? Is the business in a healthy financial position? And are there enough cash flows to support the business operations? In order to address these questions, there was a need for a common language. So accountants from all over the world have time and again met and developed certain standard rules and procedures known as accounting standards. They're also known as IFRS, that is International Financial Reporting Standards, and the most popular one is US GAAP, that is Generally Accepted Accounting Procedures. So, using these standard rules and procedures, they come up with certain statements which would be so simple that all the stakeholders can interpret it in the same way, and they called it financial statements. So financial statements basically comprise of three components: income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. Now income statement, by looking at the income statement, we will be able to understand the profitability of the business. By looking at the balance sheet basically helps us understand what are the assets and liabilities in the business. So balance sheet helps us understand the financial position of the business. And the cash flow statement gives us all those factors which contribute to cash coming into the business and all those factors which contribute to cash going out of the business. So cash flow statement helps us understand the cash position in the business. So let's look at a real life example to understand what are we talking about. If we go to yahoofinance.com and search for Microsoft, we can see the financial statements of Microsoft, where we have got income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. If we see the income statement tells us about what Microsoft has earned, what Microsoft has spent, and finally, what is the net profit or net income which Microsoft has earned in the year 2018. We can see that Microsoft has earned a net profit of $16.5 billion for the year 2018. Moving on to balance sheet tells us about the total assets, then total liabilities, and finally, if we deduct liabilities from the assets, we get something called as stockholders' equity, or popularly known as net worth. So the net worth of Microsoft is $82.7 billion as at the end of 2018. And finally, we come to cash flow statement. So cash flow statement basically tells us all those factors that contribute to cash coming into the business and cash going out of the business. They're basically classified into three sections, that is operating activities, financing activities, and investment activities. The positive amounts represent the cash inflow and the negative amounts represent the cash outflow. Finally, if you sum up all the cash inflows and outflows, Microsoft has got a closing cash position, cash balance of $4.2 billion. I hope you have got some idea about what are financial statements. If you want to learn to read income statement and balance sheet in less than 30 minutes, join my free course Finance for Beginners by clicking in the link in the description below, where I'll teach you basic financial terms and how to read income statement and balance sheet. And thank you so much for watching.